Good morning, happy Friday everybody. Just hit my iPad ready. I hope everyone's okay. It's Friday again. Our first 4-day week of mini to come. I am struggling to breathe this morning, which is always attractive. I don't know if it's hay fever. The girls have had colds and they've been ill again. So either they've just shared their germs, or it is hay fever, or it's just a mixture of all of it. I'll go with that. I'm struggling to breathe. So this morning's going to be fun. So this morning I am using Tulip Fields. So this came as part of the Tulip Flower and Fields suite that I brought when the mini catalogue came out. And out of the 2 stamp sets that you get with it, this is the one I've used the least. So I'm looking forward to having a good play with that this week. So I did have a little start last night, but I didn't finish what I was going to do. So I'm going to flip my camera around, show you what I did last night. I had a bit of a practice and show you what I'm going to do this morning. I have prepped some bits as well because I think there's going to be quite a lot to this card. So I don't want to keep everyone all morning because I'm sure we've all got better things to do than watch me. I've got cleaning to do, which I know out of the 2 which I'd rather be doing though. This one. So I'm just going to sort you around. My iPad is ready. And we can go. I've even tidied my desk in preparation, which, you know, you lucky people. And then, right. Okay. So, this is what I came up with last night. I needed to practice using these bits to do the flower fields. Because it comes as 2 stamps. It comes as a triangle piece and then this piece here, which is at the top. And I did it one way first. Oh, which you can see on the other side. And then it didn't quite work, so I've done it a different way underneath, so I'll show you that. So this is the suite and the bundle. This is in the mini catalogue that runs till June, and this is the suite. So there's some really lovely samples that they've done there, and you get the 2 stamp sets. So I've already done quite a few Facebook lives with this one, so I'm going to give this one a turn now. Love the papers with this, love the colours. That was the first thing I was drawn to, these really beautiful bright colours with this one. Yeah, and these butterflies and the ribbon. Oh, it all goes so lovely. So it is quite a big bundle. It's quite expensive. It's £119.50, but you get all of this. So 2 stamp and die sets, which are really lovely. Obviously, I know these make beautiful tulips. So with this one, I've already cut out the fence pieces because there's quite a few of those. They took quite a while. And when I made this one, I was like, oh, I don't like it with the white. So I've already gone ahead and just blended some Barbie blue with my blending brush, like I did on my live last week, just to make a little bit of a sky, just to add a little bit of colour. Good morning, Chad. I hope you're okay. Oh! No one wants to hear my voice twice. I'll just turn it off for a sec. I had it on silent. Why is it still making noise? Never mind. So I'm gonna start with the middle one. And in the catalogue, I really liked the colours of this one here. So I've tried to sort of stick with those ones. So I've gone for Papaya, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, and Daffodil Delight. I don't know if they're 100% the right colours, but when I did it with this one, it's a little bit brighter, but I really liked that one. So I'm going to grab those over here. I'm not too worried. Oh, hang on. If it doesn't quite meet up to the sky, because I'm going to put a windmill in, a fence in, a tree in, so we shall hide it a little bit. So I don't know if you'll see with the detail on this stamp, the tiny little flowers. Can we see? It's a beautiful stamp. So the first one I'm going to do is Papaya, which is one of the in colours from last year, still current. I'll put that in the middle like that. There we go, so we've got our first bit. I'm just going to get my stamp scrub out as well. I'll just give it a little spray. Now, I mean, I tidied my desk, but I still don't quite have enough room for everything in mind. So using this stamp set has made me realise I need to order some big Stampin' Up blocks. Luckily I had a few other random ones to use, because although this one here isn't very big, it's very long. So I want to leave a tiny little gap there, and then exactly the same on the other side. That's Clips Like Coral. Next is Fresh Freesia. There must be a knack to this, because when I did the Daffodil Delight layer, it wasn't 100% straight, which is fine, to be fair, it doesn't massively notice, but there must be a secret knack to it, which I'll say. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So I don't need that one anymore. Now I need this one. I'm just going to cheat slightly. Oh, I see what I could do actually to make it fit properly and straight. Let's do it this way. So let's take this bit, make sure that bit of card is straight on my paper. And then I'm going to get another scrap bit here and do it like that. That's better. That's straight there. And then this bit. Like that. Oh, that's better. Oh, I think I like it just like this. Who needs a fence and a windmill? Right, so I've already cut out some of the fence pieces. Really tiny. You get about 5 of these in the die set. They are really tiny. I'm just going to put some of these, look at how many we need, all the way along. Along there. I don't think there's a right way and a wrong way up with these. So we're going to do that. I'm going to try and delicately just put a line of glue along there, and I'm just going to hope they stick to it. I got the right mesh yesterday trying to stick those other ones on. Pop those down. to stick. The Tombow does stick quite quickly. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get that one in there. Almost done. There we go. Right, fence is on. I'm just going to give that a minute and then I'm just going to trim off the edges. Just give it a second to glue. And while I do that, I'm just going to stamp my windmill. Also, just going to get a piece of white. Have I got any scrap bits big enough? No, that's fine. I'll just use this bit. And I did the windmill and die cut it out in smoky slate. Hopefully it's in here. Oh, look! I was so organised. I was shocked at myself. It's on a block already. This is a really nice image, like this one, and then we can die cut that one out. Just trim around that a bit. On there, I've got a bit of washi tape left. Bring this over here. Oh dear. I was in the queue at the post office this morning and I had a text message from DHL tell me that my parcel was going to be delivered. This was at 9 o'clock, between 9:10 and 10:10. And that was about 25th in the queue at the post office. Oh my goodness, but I made it. Just that he was outside, he was here, and he just put it in my garden, luckily. Oh my goodness, I never frantically wish the queues go quicker, so I cheated and went in the self-service, which I was actually surprised they were working, because usually I go in there and they're never working, but today they were. So I made it home. So I've got a new printer, which is very exciting. I've never realised, when you don't have one, you never realise actually how much you do depend on it. Oh, where's my... so I'm looking forward to installing that one later. My one is just broken. It's not even broken, the lead is broken. But a new lead was for the printer was almost as much as a new printer. And I needed new ink cartridges as well. So yeah, so it was almost cheaper just to buy a new printer. So it was sorry, I'm gonna give a go. Although some of the reviews said, oh, that it's really hard to install. Oh, so I think I'm gonna have a strong drink this evening and do that tonight. And I'm looking forward to being able to print off stuff. The girls for preschool have a book that we have to stick stuff in of stuff that we do at home, or like if we go out and do things and stuff, so that it encourages them to talk about it at preschool and the language and stuff, but it just requires a lot of printing, and it's really expensive now to print off at like the photo things at like Boots and in the supermarket, and obviously I have two, so it does it's quite a lot. So there we go, that's it. I'm just going to do some clouds. Where did I put them? Here. And then we're going to dance. So I've done, this has got 2 clouds, so I think I'll stamp a couple and cut them out, and then just have a little bit of a play round to see which ones we want. Actually, just as a quick comparison between the two, that looks so much better with the blue than with the plain white, so I'm glad I made that decision to do that. So I think I'm also going to do these in Palmy Blue and Smoky Slate. Oh, the choices. I'm just going to try the difference between the two. Which do we think? The blue or the grey? Oh, let's do Second Generation grey. So it's really faint. We can see it. That might be all it needs. Otherwise, it's just it's quite a strong colour, which is what we don't want. In here, we should have clouds. Get these ones off. Obviously, I haven't used the clouds before because they are well and truly stuck on. There. I have to do these in 2 rounds. So I am very pleased that I cut some of those other bits out already. Otherwise, I'll still be here at Christmas. I'm just going to take these down. Usually I'm not too worried, but obviously because it's I'm cutting out a stamped image, we definitely need it to be fairly precise where we've put it. So I've put some washing on. It's just some towels and things, and I thought, oh, I'll put them out. But I don't know about everyone else, but it just looks like it's really grey in here. It looks like it's just going to rain. And we got a new smart meter fit the other week, and I'm very conscious of now about how much electricity you use, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to use the tumble dryer unnecessarily, but I feel I might have to. Obviously I don't want, wet towels to take forever to dry in here, and I hate drying stuff in the house anyway. So everyone pray for no rain, just at least until washing dries. Okay, that's all those done. That's not too bad. That's over there. I'm just going to put them back in. I don't want to lose them. So this is a really cute set. It also comes with a bike, which is really lovely, and a tree, which I haven't done. I don't know. I think maybe the tree's going to be a bit too much. Oh, I don't know. They've done it in. Let's see. Should we do a tree? What's the time? Well, I'm glad I did this in the with the lighter grey. Should we do a tree? Let's do a tree, only because I haven't stamped it before. What colour should we do? Pear pizzazz? Pear pizzazz? It's not too bright, but it's not too dark. Maybe old olive's a bit dark. Oh yeah, that looks nice. And there is a die for those as well. There's a really cute little stamp for this one, which if you haven't done the fences is quite nice. It looks like that in the distance. Also, I've done the fences, so I don't really want to do that as well. Oh, I like dies that are really easy to line up with the stamp. There we go. Let's put that in quickly. Good morning. Hope you're all right. Oh, thank you. This is my first time with the stamp bits of this set. I feel it's a bit of a mathematical card, trying to get them lined up, but I did it. Just gonna pop this bit out. I'm just gonna see if this tree works, or if I think it's too much, or do we think? Oh, okay, let's go with a tree. I don't know why I think it looks any different on this side rather than the other side. I'm just going to stick some clouds down, so we might not need all of these clouds now. I've got a tree, but we'll put some of them in. I definitely think the lighter grey was the way to go with this one. That's fine. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just turn it in a little bit. Could just snip that bit off. Tuck it behind that little bit of that tree. Apologies. Oh dear. There you go. It's just tucking out behind the tree. So that's that done. So now I'm just gonna pop it on a card base. So I think I'm gonna go. Oh, I don't know what colour. Let's go with Barbie blue. What do we think? Let's get it out and see. Yeah, let's go Barbie blue, but I'm going to do a white piece behind it just to make it stand out a little bit. We haven't even done a sentiment yet. goodness. Yeah, I think. Let's try it with a little bit of white. So this bit. Just put that there just to see. Do we think a little bit of white? Let's try. That's my bit for inside. Let's cut it in so the paper trimmer back. I just needed a tiny little trim. Somewhere in between. So this bit should be 10. I just want it a tiny little bit bigger than this layer, but that's fine. It's still smaller than the Barbie blue layer. Go. Oh, my cloud moved. Let's go. Panic alerted. It's on here. Just want that tiny little bit of blue to show all the way around the edge. I feel I need to cut this bit in the middle. Oh, that's a tiny bit. Trim it here. That bit's a bit bigger. So this is going to be the inside bit. I feel like it would be quite nice to carry on a little bit of these colours on the inside. I don't know how well that would work. Let's try. Let's be brave. Let's also make it up as we go along, like I always do. So I'm going to get the Daffodil Delight back. I'm going to try using this one here. Go. That's that one. Done that. A bit of fresh freesia. Oh my goodness, trying to line this up. Before I do the next one, so the next colour is Calypso Coral. So getting smaller and smaller to go along. And the last one is Pale Papaya. Going. And then I'm going to put another little bit of the windmill in as well. So I've done that bit a little bit fainter so that you could write over it. See, in the front of the card it's quite bright, so at least do that one. So I just need to put a sentiment on the front, and I was hoping by the time I'd done the inside it would have come to me about what I was going to do. So let's stick with the balmy blue. Got some bits here that I can use. There's no sentiments with this stamp set, so I'm going to look towards this one. This one, I think. No one deserves a happier birthday than you. I've used this a lot with other sets as well. It's a nice sentiment, and it's a nice font. Oh, do we think we need to? Yeah, probably. I'm going to heat emboss it, I think, so it shows up nicer on the white. So I've just got some clear. Yeah, to get the white out. Oh, there's a big puff of look at that flower. I can confirm it's almost like flour. Hopefully that is sticky enough for us. I'm going to pop that down and then put some white embossing powder over the top. Struggling to see it where I've done it. Oh, I don't think it's stuck. Well, there you go, that's a bit better. Just needed an extra layer on. Put that there, and then we can tip this back in here. Oh, I only spilled a little bit. Don't tell anyone. And then I've got my heat embossing tool, which I thought this might be the case. So I've already plugged it in. So there's just going to be a bit of a loud noise, but it won't take me a second. That's done, yep. I'm going to put my little machine in just to trim that down. Okay. And it's quite small because I don't want to distract from all the detail on the card. I did all that stamping. Here, I'm just going to put some dimensionals. So there's that tidy desk I had this morning. That is a thing of the past. That down there. So that is our card. So I went from this, which was my random practice piece I did last night, to attempts to this. So it looks much better with the blended balmy blue background. And I think I did quite well getting it there. Fence. And then I've used the stamps. I've used Daffodil Delight, Fresh Freesia, Calypso Coral and Power Papaya. Stamped and die cut out the windmill, the trees and the clouds. Heat embossed this one, and then on the inside we've just got a fainter image of the one at the top, so it's easy to type right over. So that is done. So I'm glad I've now used it, and I feel that I could give it another go and see what else I can create with this one. So thank you all for watching. Next week there might be a slight change, as I have cinema tickets booked for 10 o'clock next Friday morning to go and see Downton with my friend, which is very exciting. So I might change the time of that one just to fit in. But I shall pop it up on my Facebook when it will be going ahead. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Let's all pray for no rain. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.